Hello and welcome everybody to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I'm Thomit. It has been quite a long time since I recorded anything, but take a look at this. I got a flatbed. Nice little Ford, even though it doesn't want to say it's a Ford. It's kind of short though. It's only like a 15 footer maybe. Anywho, let's go inside the shop. Let's take an order. For those of you who don't know, the music just got quite a bit louder. It's building. For those of you who don't know, I, in real life, manage an auto parts business, so I'm quite familiar with the ways of auto parts. So I'm interested in fixing this stuff. So let's go. Right now I'm playing on expert difficulty because though I'm far from an expert, I'd certainly like to challenge myself. All right, what have we got here? We've got a car. Let's take a look at what it needs. Refill brake fluid, refill coolant fluid, refill power steering fluid, refill windshield washer fluid. I don't even need to bring this in the shop. So, first thing I'm going to check for is the power steering reservoir. Let's take this thing off. Oh, sorry, that's the windshield washer reservoir. I'm going to fill that up. Usually I would use a funnel, even for windshield washer fluid, but, shoot, I forget. There we go. Okay, so that's done. Alright, so brake fluid. I don't know how this guy got all his fluids emptied, but here we go, just fill it up. Okay, now it's nice and full. Back that up. Coolant and power steering. So, coolant, this is the coolant reservoir. Oh, sorry, this power steering reservoir right here. This is interesting, little 4-cylinder diesel. You don't see a lot of these. I mean, the Jettas, Volkswagens have them, but this is not a Volkswagen. Alright, now where is the coolant reservoir? Now, is that supposed to be a turbo? What? I didn't realize that these had a turbo. Anywho, there's the radiator cap. So let's open this sucker up. Fill it with green coolant, which is interesting because usually green coolant is Asian vehicles. And this is a German vehicle, I believe. Just looking at it. Alright, and now that should be everything. Perfect, that's all set. Now I can close the door. And I can come in and finish the order. Got some credits. Alright, let's come in here and take another order. So my shop currently is pretty empty. I got a bus in here. I don't have any use for the back building, and hopefully in turn I'll clear out all these boxes, get a second lift in here maybe. But let's see. Right now I don't have enough experience to speed up my processes at all, but let's see. What's this one? Brake problems. Okay, let's take this one. Here we go. Car status. Issues to fix. Brake problem. Part not discovered, part not discovered. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's move this thing on the lift. Put this thing up. Just take it off the ground. Alright. Let's start by let's start by checking the brake fluid. So that looks full, okay. The ABS module and the unit, they don't look great, but I don't think that's the problem. Okay. Let's pull off the wheels real quick. I might have to turn down the music for the next episode. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's take this wheel off. Okay. This rotor doesn't look so bad. But I suppose let's pull off this caliper. Pull off the brake pads. Let's pull off the rotor. Okay. Yep. So those all look okay. So I guess I'll reinstall this side of the brakes. Those of you who don't know, maybe you've never experienced it, never dealt with it, but yeah, you when you put wheels on, you always put the lugs in a cross pattern. So ready? You go top, bottom left, top right, top left, and bottom right. Take it off now. This caliper looks crusty. Something tells me that this needs to be replaced. Let's grab that second bolt. Oh, I didn't want to go to the engine. Now, let's see how these pads in this rotor is. Yeah, so that caliper needs to be replaced. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy this part. It's gonna be main shop, brakes. Buy that and let's install it. So now we're gonna come into here, switch to part mount mode, put the pad on, which looks fine. Sorry, the rotor on, which looks fine. Put the brake pads on, those look fine. Stick the brand new caliper and the cylinder on there. Let's mount the wheel. And in a cross pattern just the same way as before. Now the wheel is on. Now let's check the status. Okay, good. Brake caliper is done. Now let's check the rear driver side. Ooh, this one looks rough. Okay. So this caliper doesn't look like it has to be replaced, but by heavens, does this pad and rotor need to be replaced? So let's see. That disc is only at 5%. The pads are actually at 74%. Okay. Let's just reinstall this side. Put my nice brake disc on. Put my nice pads on. That caliper is fine. Now let's put this wheel back on. Okay, now let's check the other side. So right there I can see that that needs to be sprayed down. Trust me guys, as somebody who sells auto parts, it doesn't usually work like that. It's not just like, ah, spray, psst, it comes out. You gotta spray, you gotta fight, you break a lot of bolts. This caliper probably has to be replaced. And maybe those brake pads. Let's just see. Let's pull it all off, see what it says. Okay, so that caliper, yep, it's in really rough shape. Let me just sell this. Whoops. Sell it for whatever I can get out of it. Okay, so I need brake pads and a caliper. So let me grab these. So now let's come in and go into part mount, brake disc, brake pads, brake caliper and the cylinder. Okay. Okay. Now let's check on the status. Okay. So just looking at these, I'm just gonna say that these are pretty crusty. So let's. Can I remove? No, it wants me to remove the. I gotta remember where all these bolts are. You see, you know, where I sell parts, we don't. Oh, that just slides right out in this case. Nice, say less. So let's just quickly look at them. So for one thing, let's sell that. Sell that. Oh yeah, they both do replace. Alright, and now ABS module. Let's put the bolts in. Let's go underneath. The bottom bolts in. Nice. Nice, now it's all set. I think that's everything the car needs. Excellent. Let's put the hood down. Put it back on the ground. Very good. Now I can finish the order. Get paid. Very nice. Okay. What else do I got? Just one second. I'm going to turn down the music. It's too loud. Okay. Alright, music has been turned down. Let's see. What do I have here? Other tasks. This looks like a fun one. I really don't want to fix this one. Change oil. That's a story order, but let's just do this one. Looks like an interesting car. Nice little two-door. Alright, let's see. What is supposed to be wrong with it? Oh, refill brake and coolant. Brake fluid and coolant. Not bad at all. Let's just pour some fluid in. Which, by the way, for those of you who are not aware, it's not this simple in real life. In real life, if you're filling brake fluid, 9 times out of 10 you have to bleed the system. And what else am I supposed to fill? Coolant. So this one has a coolant reservoir right here. Now this looks like the kind of vehicle that would use green coolant. Most of the time, I think they use red coolant in European vehicles, if I remember correctly. So let's just make sure. Excellent, it's done. Real easy payout. Okay, is this gonna be another one of the not yet discovered? Okay, change. That's pretty simple. Okay. Let's come into here. Additional tools, drain tool. Let's use that here. I've drained the windshield washer fluid. And now I can go back to part on mount. And now I can fill the windshield washer fluid. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Alright, nice and full. Back out. And then what's the other one I'm supposed to do? Brake fluid? Oh, coolant. Okay. Let's come in here, additional tools, drain tool. Drain the coolant. Again, this is also not how it works in real life. But it is an example nonetheless. Typically you drain it out the bottom and into a pan. It makes a big mess. You gotta do some speedy dry, make sure that, you know, EPA doesn't get on you. Either way, let's drop this hood down and everything should be complete. Guess I'll finally take this story order. We'll call it a day. I did just level up though, so let's quickly go to a toolbox. Let me start with, let me start with discounts, because that's going to make a big difference, saving money. Alright, let's do this one. I know which one this one is. You have to replace some brakes and some tires and do an oil change. So let's just quickly move this to the lift. Now, pop the hood. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's check the, yep, so I got to change all 4 tires, 2 sets of brake pads, a fuel pump, oil filter, the air filter, and tires. So let's start with this air filter. Yeah, it's, I was gonna say I probably gotta spray that. Okay, air filter has been removed. But alright, so let's quickly come in here, switch to part mount, put my new air filter on there. Wait a second. Is that my brand new one? Did I order the wrong one? Shoot. That's not good. Ah, shucks. Okay, not the end of the world. I was gonna say that did not look very brand new. Cleaned up that bolt though. Looks nice. Okay, now let's do the tires, because that will be able to tell me which brakes I need. Sorry, which tires I need. It'll tell me which brakes I gotta replace. Now let me check this. Oh yeah. So now I'll switch to part mount. Let's put those on. Let's put the caliper back on. Not time to put the wheel back on though, because I got to do 4 tires. Yep, let's change these pads out while I'm still right here. I'll switch to part mount. These brake pads. It's caliper. Okay. Now let's quickly go into inventory. Let's sell the really crappy stuff. Man. I guess I'll sell. I guess I just lost some money. ABS pump, the crappy ABS pump and module, the crappy. Okay, so 215, 75, 15. That's what I need. Let's separate some stuff. So not only do I have to dismount all 4 tires, but then I have to mount all 4 new tires, then I have to balance all 4 tires, and all in all this process does end up taking like quite a while. Oh, look at that, brand new looking tire. I have used a machine exactly like this one. Usually it's not so smooth, but oh well. Excellent. Now let's balance, starting with this one. Alright, now let's start installing the wheels. Some nice clean lug nuts. Excellent. Alright, so now let me put this up in the air, because I'm going to need to in order to do the oil change and the fuel pump. So let's quickly move this under car lift A. Let's use this, drain the oil. Okay, now this can get moved back to its place. And I can grab the oil filter. Now I can go to part mount. Stick the oil filter on. Nice clean filter. Okay, wonderful. Now, can I see the gas tank from here? No, I cannot. Anywho, let's come in here. Go, I can see the gas tank now. Let's pull the fuel pump. And now part mount, let's install the new fuel pump. Nice, that's installed. Okay. Now I can let the car down. I can finish up the oil change. So now I've just got to do brake fluid, power steering fluid. Okay. So let's start with the power steering fluid. Let's additional tools, drain tool. Let's drain the power steering reservoir. Okay. Now part unmount. Let's do it on the cap. And there we go. Now I got some power steering fluid. Let's fill this sucker up. Alright, so that should be the first story mission complete. Everything's done. Okay. Let's put this thing on the ground. Let's complete this order. Very nice. I got 6,000. No, wait. I think I can buy stuff. Yeah. I don't know which one to use. A welder would be nice, but that's going to be most of my money. Would be nice. Let's start with the car wash. I got enough money. I can afford it. Okay. Well, I think this is a good spot to call this an episode. Let's step outside, see what I got out there. What do I have for orders? Griffin Tyro? Oh, it's a fake Mini Cooper. My name's Joanna. I moved here. I was referred by a neighbor. He's a car dealer. I'd like you. Gonna need to have an oil change. And what are other tasks? I guess I can't see it yet. Anywho, I will see you guys back on the next episode. Welcome to Reddit's Auto Body and Parts. Fix it all. Alright, if you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you come back for more. We'll see you on episode 2. Right now, I'm level 2. I'll hopefully get to level 3. Honestly, I find this incredibly satisfying. I don't know what those highlighted things are, but... Oh, it's my new car wash station. Cool. Okay, so yeah. I will see you all on the next episode. Thank you all. Bye-bye.